Well, you see them walking around the Allen County Fair with their sashes on and with a crown if you're the princess or the queen of the fair. And joining me today to tell us about what they're doing to my immediate left, Isaac Richard. He's the Allen County Fair Prince and a Junior Fair Board member. And then we have Abby Steckschulte. She's the Allen County Fair Princess and Junior Fair Vice President. So thank you guys for coming today. Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Okay, so first of all, Abby, were you surprised when you became the princess for the fair?
Yes, I was. There was a lot of competition. I think there's like 8 or so other girls running, so I was just very happy and honored that I got chosen.
Right, yeah. And so Isaac, why did you want to be the prince? What kind of things did you want to be able to do here at the fair as a prince?
So I wanted to be the prince because growing up, I always got to meet the prince and the king, and it was always a big inspiration for me to continue growing in 4-H and advance my projects. So I kind of wanted to give that back to the younger kids here in 4-H who will see me at the shows, and I can shake their hands and give them awards and stuff like that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, do they look up to you, Abby? I mean, was that part of it too? Have you always dreamed of doing that kind of thing at the fair?
Yes, of course. Even when I was little, I remember looking up to the girls with their crowns walking around. It's just something like you see the little girls, they stop and they stare at you, and they're in all of the crown on your head, and then you wave it high, and then you just made their day.
Right.
So
yeah.
it's just something very unique and special, and I'm glad I have the opportunity.
Well, and I would say that's kind of like the fun part and what everybody sees, but it's not like you guys are just chilling and walking around the fair. You have lots of duties, right? So Abby, tell us about some of the stuff that you're doing here at the fair, and it's only a couple days in, right?
Yes. I've been more at the livestock shows lately. This morning I got up early and worked the hog show, and then I'll have the goat show at 3. Yeah, attending all the shows, basically, making sure we're at all the grandstand events as well is a big one. And then we have the Youth Day today in the plaza that we're going to attend, and then the Senior Citizens Day tomorrow that we'll all be at. So it's definitely a busy week,
yeah,
to say the least.
Well, and Isaac, you even mentioned that, you get to hand out ribbons and things. I mean, are you glad to be extra busy, I guess, with your duties as Prince?
I'd say so, yeah. It's fun, you get up early in the morning, you get to walk around and pretty much help set stuff up and see how stuff runs. And then it's always fun to see the kids when they're like, oh my goodness, I won the prize, I won the first place.
Yeah, and you're all part of their memories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very cool. All right, so speaking of memories, I mean, how you're showing stuff too, right? So Abby, let's start with you. What else are you doing at the fair besides being the princess?
I showed my chickens on Saturday, and then I just take a scrapbooking project. Yep.
Well, that's good. All right, so a scrapbook already judged or not?
Yep. That was judged in like mid-July, and I did win with that, so I got the opportunity to go down to State Fair with that.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
All right. All right, Isaac, tell us what you're doing.
So I take rabbits. I've got my show rabbits in the meat pen. Meat pens have already judged. They judged on Sunday, and then my show rabbits, I do believe, are judging Wednesday, I think is when it is. And then I do special interest projects and shooting sports and canning and freezing and all that good jazz.
Right,
but
yeah. I think it's neat that you guys do extra projects, because I think people always think that you guys have to be showing animals and stuff, but you do extra stuff too. And is that important that you spread the word out to everyone?
Yes, 4-H is really for everyone. You can find nearly anything you're interested down at the special interest building. I do promote that as well as the livestock.
Right, yeah. I mean, you want people to come and check out your rabbits and stuff, right? But you want them to look at the other projects too. There's more to the fair than just the barns, I guess.
Yeah, I always try to tell people about how, no matter if you're in the country or the city, you have projects you can take. And even if you're in the city, you can still do a form of livestock through FFA or through loaning land, or if you do smaller livestock. But there's the fact that 4-H isn't just livestock or anything like that. It's just supposed to be a youth development program, pretty much. And we're here to build world-class kids, pretty much, and help them grow as they go in their life.
Well, I think the program must be working. You guys are world-class kids, and Princess and Prince, thank you very much for joining us today. Congratulations, and have a great rest of the fair, okay?
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming. All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.